Oh man, for me the fall of Ubisoft began when I got bored playing Far Cry 6.
Oh, really?
I was a Far Cry fanboy. I played every Far Cry game. And for the most part, I loved every single Far Cry game. And then, Far Cry 6. How did they mess it up so much? Far Cry 6 had so much potential, they even hired Giancarlo Esposito to play the bad guy. Credit where credit is due, and Giancarlo Esposito is a great actor, but even he could not save the game for me. China's Tencent is in talks to buy Ubisoft. Ubisoft once had a market cap of over 10 billion euro or dollars, and that was just about 4 years ago. Ubisoft is now worth less than $2 billion. So here we are now. Giant Tencent is going to buy tiny Ubisoft. By the way, Tencent currently has a market cap of nearly $500 billion. Buying a company worth less than $2 billion is pocket change for Tencent. If Tencent goes through with this, Ubisoft will become one of over 600 companies Tencent either owns or has stakes in. Tencent is a giant, no doubt about that. There is a possibility that Tencent won't outright buy Ubisoft.
Now this is what I call a treasure cave.
However, if allowed by European regulators, it is possible to think that Tencent will buy into Ubisoft and own a significant stake of Ubisoft. Tencent does that often, for example. Until recently, Tencent owned nearly 5% of Tesla. So what went wrong with Ubisoft? I think Ubisoft turned into chickens. They simply relied on a once glorious past and became bureaucratic and boring. Ubisoft, spoilt by the success of many of its past games, turned into a boring and complacent company that no longer dared to be different. For me, this failure was mostly signified by the boringness of Far Cry 6. With Far Cry 6, they did so much right, and yet sadly, they failed to really understand what the gamers wanted. But this is just my opinion, and I am only a super tiny channel on YouTube. So let me know what you think and share your thoughts.